Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Here and Now of Yesterday. It's been a little while since I recorded. I actually tried to record this part a couple times, but there was a movie file in here that you'll see in a little bit that kept crashing the game, and it ended the recording, and yeah, just bad things happened. Then I've also been a little sick. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I'm getting over some kind of cold. But anyway, so we were in this room, we talked to a bunch of dead people, looked at some paintings. Anyway, we always did appreciate art, and I must admit, I had a lot of fun creating that art. Did you see my gallery? In the highest room. The attic with all the dead people and giant bleeding doll head? Sure. What did you think, little girl? Apparently our character is a girl. Wasn't it most intriguing? It took a lot of work, you know, moving the bodies of my current form. I'm really quite happy that someone got to see it before I faded away. I'd be sad to go, but, well, I'll be gone soon. You're not here to see me, though, are you? No, you're looking for the deepest, darkest secrets of this manor, aren't you? Pace. Wonder what he's thinking about. Very well, a clue, I think, after all. You did find my secret gallery, and I think that deserves a reward. Here, then. What you seek is in God's holy place. However, to get there, you must first seek hell. What do you think? It's a bit dramatic, but it should aid you. You should note it down. Don't forget now. So apparently he possessed us with the message that is now right here. The butler's words echo through your mind. What you seek is in God's holy place. However, to get there, you must first seek hell. Okay, so our ultimate goal is to find a holy place of some sort. So yeah, oh. This place seems nice and cheery. It's always odd and kind of, to me, breaks a little the flow when you find a really bright place in a supposedly horror game. There was a knife. She used it to keep me at bay. Silly wench. She should have known better than that. Stupid woman. Yeah, he sounds pleasant. God bless you, my child, on this hallowed night. Oh. Okay. He just kind of disappeared. It was to be mine, but she changed it. I should have known. I should have. And now I can never get it back. Looks like these guys are playing cards. There's a lot more hands being dealt than there are people, so wonder what that means. I await a soul to release these souls. Until then, I cannot leave. They cannot leave. It's weird that the Grim Reaper is actually waiting for somebody else, to me. I feel like he should be the boss in this kind of situation. Something slumbers in the attic. Something evil, something dead. Dead like we. Dead. So yeah, we've been to the attic, we saw the dead things and the weird little contorting thing that gave us the silver key. This guy's really talkative. Alright, and then, come on. Check the, there's a trail of blood, we'll check that in a second though. It's a weird piano. One key. He tried to, oh, it hurt so much when he put it in. So very much. Why wasn't I strong enough, even with a knife? It sounds like the dude... the knife might come in handy. Hooray, a knife! Knife is always good. It sounds like this lady and the dude over here know each other pretty, intimately. I didn't want to talk to him again. The knife, yeah, silly wench, blah blah blah. I don't care. Okay, let's check out what all this blood is about. And we're back to the very dark mansion and a dilapidated door that we can't reach, which is where the blood's going, it seems. In general, I don't think... excuse me, I don't think most of these rooms are really connected. There's items that, you know, progress to other things. Ooh, a shiny. Something is stuck in the chimney. If you had something to scrape it with, you might be able to grab it. Using the knife... Of course, that's what a knife is for scraping, not stabbing dead things that are trying to chase you. You manage to scrape it loose. It looks like an old journal, full of little doodles and notes. The last page reads, I didn't have much time, so I shoved it down the sink. Hopefully they won't find it there. Well, now I will, whatever it is. And a shattered mirror. There are a lot of broken mirrors in this place. And if I remember correctly, that's 7 years bad luck. Whoever's been doing it is probably very, very unlucky. Ah, a grimy old bathroom. Okay. I don't think there's anything to do in here. Here's a sink, though. Nope. I'm always... Bathrooms in horror games are always terrifying. And I mean, just look at this. I mean, look at the overlay. It just makes it look What was that? Like I said, they're terrifying. I heard something. Okay. Actually, I don't want to go this way. I do want to go the other way. Let's keep moving. It's so ominous. Like that door, it takes forever for it to close. Okay, here's where it glitched out. It looks like there could be something under the couch. Will you have a look? Yes. There is a paddle brush with a hand mirror built into the handle. It's cracked, but it still shows a good reflection. Yay! Books on the shelf are old and dusty. They range from romance novels to literary classics. One large book is missing. So there's a book missing. Some of them are unlabeled travel journals. Let's see if there's anything here. The dresser doesn't look nearly as old as the rest of the furniture. Will you search the drawers? Of course we will. The top drawer is empty except for a thick layer of dust. The middle drawer has a Bible, and the bottom drawer contains a single bloody nightgown and a gun. That's always a good sign. There's nothing beneath the dresser. Okay. So we got a mirror from underneath the couch. And what's this? There is a mounted trophy moose head. Ooh. On the wall. It is far too high to reach. Why would we want to reach it? The nightstand has a single locked drawer. There is a clean brush-shaped outline and the dust covered the surface. So maybe... What is happening? Oh, hello. There is a very dark presence emanating from the mirror. Holy crap! Bloody footprints dunked into the pool or the bath. That is not a pool. Quite far from a pool. Bathtub is freezing to the touch. Yeah, what about it turning red? Aren't you going to say something about that? Light switch is unresponsive. It doesn't look like we need it to be. There's a painting of some purple flowers here. It's entitled My Love, That Lavender Blonde. Oh! What the? Who are you? You feel as if there is someone watching you through the mirror. What will you do? Look closer at the mirror. The surface is very dirty. You can only make out a blurry reflection. Okay. Clean the mirror. You manage to wipe off a thin layer of dust only to discover years have caked on grime. Delicious. Hey! Hey! I see you. The lamp of the table is covered with dust. A family of spiders has made its nest inside the lampshade. Wonderful. Let's just check everything else. I see you. I wonder what you want. Let's see if anything happened out here. Considering there's bloody footsteps going in, you'd think something... Well, they just start at the door. Huh. Okay. Can't interact with them. Okay, let's look at the mirror again. What will you do? Observe through hand mirror. Haha! I see you. You hold up the hand mirror and gaze into it. You can clearly see a woman in the mirror behind you. Yeah, normally I think it's supposed to be full screen, but for some reason the original file, I don't know if it was corrupt or what, but every time it opened it would just kind of crash. And it looks like some lady wearing very, very outlandish makeup, smoking a cigarette, and that's about it. Very creepy, but I don't know what it means. Smoking's bad for you, lady. Shouldn't do it. Probably why he died. Bet that gun had nothing to do with it, and the bloody nightgown. Now it's all smoky in here. That's pleasant. The room is filling up with smoke. Ah! Secondhand smoke can kill you. There are 2 bottles of perfume on the ledge. Wow, it is getting smoky as hell in here. One is very old and neglected, but one looks new and half used. What do you do? Put on new perfume. Oh, that was disturbing. It smells like lavender and wildflowers. Okay. Put on old perfume? It smells like rosewater and jasmine. It expired long ago and smells somewhat bitter. Your hands feel dingy from holding the outside of the dirty bottle. Oh, she's still there. Do nothing. Okay. Let's get out of here before we die of smoke inhalation. Is it still smoky in there? Yeah, we just had to leave the door open a little bit. Let that out. Okay, we're done here. I didn't check that dresser. I'm not sure if... Oh, hello. Dresser is full of men's clothes. They're dusty and some covered in moth holes. The clothes in the dresser were once very professional looking. How would you know? There is something here on the floor. Appears to be some hair. What is that? Some human hair. It looks like... Whoa. Holy shit. Sounds like something horrible is happening. Oh, that's wonderful. Whoa. No, well, maybe? Sure, maybe something changed now that happened. Except for a thick layer of dust, middle drawer is a Bible, the gun. There's nothing beneath the dresser. Okay, so that's it? I mean, that was pretty terrifying. Is there anything else? Oh, this chest. What's this? There is an old chest that is locked with 3-digit numeric lock. Will you attempt to open it? 666! Because that's always the answer. Nope. This music's very ominous. A large book is missing. I would think the Bible would fit in there. I mean, Bibles are pretty big. There's nothing beneath it. Is there anything on this table? And the reason why I'm checking over is because, for the most part, like I said, these rooms aren't really attached very much, and I don't know or remember. It's too far to reach. Maybe I do have to come back and knock that down or something, or I get the code for that. Anyway, that was a little creepy. So, let's keep going. What do we have here? Oh wow, that is loud. That is loud. Probably have to fix that. Okay. Oh, I know what this song is! I just heard it recently. This is from Twilight Princess. And the only reason I heard it recently was because of a guy that does acapella, Smooth McGroove. Teddy bear! Nothing to do with that. Let's keep looking around. A garbage can. Nope. A chest. It's locked. Okay. Not a whole hell of a lot to interact with relative to the rest of the house. A candelabra. The embers warm coal fire, so someone was here recently. Understanding werewolves. That's normal. The common werewolf, or Homo lupus, sure, will normally take the shape of a regular human being. However, whenever there is a full moon in the sky, should the werewolf look at it, they will be transformed from human to wolf form until dawn. During this state, they are still conscious and mentally alert, but also far stronger, tuned to their animal instincts, and so prone to vicious and violent outbursts. Sounds wonderful. Different werewolves exhibit different degrees of sentient control in their wolf forms. The only known way to kill a werewolf in its wolf form is to use silver, either in blade or shot form. Turn over for detailed diagram wolf anatomy. Okay. What if you shiv it in the nuts? If you neuter it, will that do it? just clothes in here. They look recently unpacked. Blah, 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 blah. What's this say? Empty drawers. Okay. Can we beautiful grand piano. I like the music, but it is rather loud, and oh man. Anyway, we're coming up on time, so this has been Let's Play the Here and Now of Yesterday. I'm Oblick, and I will finish exploring this room because I think... Aha! Stop clock is right hands twice. Try to stay, change time? No. So yeah, we're gonna play with the clock when we come back. So until next time, I'll see you then.